Hello darlings, for today's video I'm creating an extra pink Valentine's look. I'm starting off by priming my face with the City Color Primer Oil and then filling in my brows with the Mellow Cosmetics Brow Pomade in Chocolate. I first line the top and bottom edges of my brows and then fill them in by following their natural shape. I also create a gradient by applying more product to the tails and less to the front, making the tail of my brows darker than the front. I'm now cleaning up the top edge of my brows using the NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in Pale, and for the bottom edge, I'm using the Plouise base in 0.5, which I'm also using to prime my eyelids in preparation for the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow palette I'm using today is the Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm first packing on this bright neon pink shade to my crease. This particular shade is called Skip and is one of the most pigmented pinks I've ever seen, and it actually stained my eyes for a few days afterwards, but sadly that isn't really preventable with these sort of pigments. Once I've packed that shade on, I'm beginning to swipe my brush in circular and windshield wiper motions in order to blend it. Since these are pressed pigments, I made sure there was a good layer of pigment down before beginning to blend. Now to darken up the crease, I'm applying the shade Love That, which is a matte magenta below where I applied the shade Skip. I'm also winging this out towards my temples because I'll be fully cutting out my crease after blending out the area near my brow with the JH30 brush. Now to cut my crease, I'm using my favorite, the JH42 brush, which is a super small flat brush that I find extremely useful for cutting my crease on my small hooded eyes. I'm beginning by stamping some Plouise base on the center of my crease above my pupil and following my crease towards the inner corner of my eye. I'm then dragging it out from the outer corner of my eye towards the tail of my brow and winging it into my crease to connect it to the rest of the base. Since I have hooded eyes, I am of course making sure that this can be seen when my eyes are relaxed and not get hidden underneath my hoods by applying the product slightly above my natural crease. Next, I'm tapping on some base to my lid to fill in that area we cut out, and then I'm cleaning my brush and using it to apply the shade Love That to the outer corner of my eye. Because I'm wanting to create a negative space look, I'm leaving some space in between the cut and blending this towards the center of the lid space.
first saw you, my world stopped spinning. Now my world revolves around you. Did your heart stop when you first saw me? Did your world stop spinning? Does your world revolve around me?
I'm then tapping on the shade Skip to the center of the lid, still leaving some negative space, and then flipping my brush over to apply the light pink shade Pinkity Drinkity to the inner half of the lid. To blend all three of these shades together, I'm just turning my brush back and forth and tapping the shades on top of each other rather than swiping my brush back and forth. Now to make the negative space more noticeable, I'm applying some white eyeliner by NYX. I'm starting off as I would if I was creating a regular wing and then dragging it into my crease rather than back onto my lash line. Next, I'm defining the area above the liner using the shade Love That and the incredibly versatile JH42 brush, and then I'm popping on some Buxom Big Tease mascara and some lashes from Amazon. Before finishing my eyes, I'm applying my face makeup and first starting off with the Becca Skin Love Foundation in Linen and the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer.
Time stops when I'm falling for you.
Next, I'm using the Pop Beauty Setting 101 palette and a damp beauty sponge to set my under eye, sweeping away the excess powder and then setting the rest of my face with a big fluffy brush. For contour, I'm using the Pop Beauty Contour 101 palette and adding dimension to my face by applying this to the hollows of my cheeks, the top of my forehead, and my jawline.
Is your head spinning too? Should I stop or are you falling for me?
I'm then sharpening up the contour on my cheeks by carving them out with some translucent powder, and while that sets, I'm contouring my nose with the JH10 brush. Once I've swept away the excess powder on my cheeks, I'm adding some warmth to my face with the Ofra Americano bronzer and then highlighting using the illuminating blush stripes.
Now my world revolves around you. Did your heart stop when you first saw me? Did your world stop spinning? Does your world revolve around me? Me too. Me too. Should I stop or are you falling for me? Does your world stop spinning?
For blush, I'm using the new Buxom Wanderlust blush in Ibiza, and now it's time to finish off the eyes. For my lower lash line, I'm applying the same shades Skip and Love That, and then I'm using the Buxom Hold the Line waterproof eyeliner for my tight line. I'm also placing some NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk on my waterline and adding some mascara to my lower lashes. Now it's time for glitter. I'm applying the House of Lashes adhesive to my inner corner and then popping on some chunky glitter. Finally, I've spritzed on some of the Rose Glow Mist by Pixi, and now I'm applying their Matte Last liquid lipstick in Peony Pink, which has become one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. I'm then topping that off with the Buxom full-on lip polish in Kayla, and that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know your plans for Valentine's Day in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!